synergy. I have been doubted through life, been there and done that with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, been struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.
Real hot girls. And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy feet, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy curvy wavy feet. Lil waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. How I body that? Ate it up and gave it back. They look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress and he felt like he almost tasted that. No, eat it up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call him scary cat, I call him Carol Baskin. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy feet, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy curvy wavy feet, yeah. Lil waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot ebony, they gon' click it if it's me. All my features been getting these through the quarantine, yeah. I'm everywhere, on my shit that you could tell. Any topic from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy, yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy feet, yeah. Lil waist, body crazy curvy wavy feet, yeah. Lil waist, body yaddy 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 yaddy. Stop.
What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Let me get my sound together over here. Make sure y'all good. Okay. How is everybody this afternoon? Or I should say this evening. Let me see. It's 5:05. Okay. So y'all know what we here to do. We're here to get back to the truth. Let's see who we got up in here right now. We have Miss Davis. Hey, Miss Davis, how you doing? Let's get it. Thank you for hitting that like. Rocking with the Truthers in the building. Jay McBride in the building. Hello. T-Bam, what's going on? We ready. Yes. Let me see. Hey, Lady Eugenia, how you doing? How are you? Jacqueline Jones, hello. Let me see. Who else up in here? Hey, Karen Johnson, how you doing? Latrice B is in the building. Let me see. What's up, Thomas Reese? How you doing, brother? Hey, Keisha Pace, how are you? You got your notification. Yay. How you doing, Queen? Welcome. What up, Tune? Kanza. What up, Kanza? Tyra Healy, hello. Miss, you and the ladies are doing an awesome job, and thank you. Oh, man, no problem. Thank you for coming over here. Don Green, what's going on? How are you? Just Videos is in the house. What's going on, Just Videos? How are you? Let me see here. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Tiffany McIntosh, hey, how are you? How you doing? West Coast Bells in the building. DJ Natasha, hello. How are you? Mississippi Mama in the building. Let me see. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Sparkly Coffee Girl, hey, how are you? All right. Ashley Williams. Where you been last couple of days, Ashley Williams? You know I missed you. I'm glad you back. All right. Twinkie78, hello. Purple in the building, hello. and Tammy Beckham. What up, King Johan? What's going on, bro? How you doing? All right, y'all. Be the light. How are you? Anybody else that comes in, hello and welcome back to the channel. All right, y'all. So there's a couple of things I want to go over with y'all. As y'all know, the only transcripts I did not have. So right now we on day 17 right now. We got 18, 19, 20. We're still, let me see this here. Hold on. Now we got to do is get 21, 22, and 23. I've reached out to the court reporter for and we got 24. So we got the last day, but we missing 21, 22, and 23. I did reach out to the court reporter for day 22. Haven't heard nothing back from her, but for day number 21, her transcripts was 20280. That was a bigger day. And then day 23, hers was 21960. So over the next couple of, I would say next couple of, maybe a week or so, if we could raise, let me see, the 420. So it's 42240 collectively. Collectively to be able to get those 2 days. And I'll let y'all know when I hear back from the lady for day 22. So right now, 42240 is needed in order for us to get, like I said, everybody out there, I put y'all on the whole email chain. I sent y'all 18. A lot of y'all got a lot of emails this morning from me. Those that sent me a message said, hey, I didn't get this. I sent it to you. So want to make sure y'all got everything like I got everything, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let me put the, yeah, I got day 18. I sent it to you, T-Bam. I sent you day 18. We have we're only missing 3 days. That's it. We're only missing 3 days. If we get 42240, that'll be for day 21, which is 20280, and day 23 was 21960. Day 22, I haven't heard back yet from the lady, although I emailed her. So I'll keep y'all abreast. As y'all know, I like to be transparent with y'all, so y'all know where y'all money going and what we doing. So once I get it, I send it straight out. Okay? So let's go. RKelly going to prison. Hey, Axel, how are you? Yeah. You see it? Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So I'm going to put the link in here for anybody want to come in and help me read today. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me go over here and find the link. Thank you. Somebody just put 10 in. Thank you so much. What I'll do, I will just read at the end of the live to let y'all know exactly where we are, how short we are. But somebody just put 10 in towards the 422. So that brings us to 412 that we need towards getting those other 2 days. Let's do this here. Let me pull up let me see, invite, copy the clipboard, boom, paste. Okay, so there is the link. Now let me go on here and let me pull the link up also. Let me see where I put it. Is it in the chat? Yes. Let me pin it to the top. Anybody that wants to come in and help read, you are more than welcome to do so. Let me pull this over. Okay. So we are on day number 17. As y'all know, it is starting to get real juicy. All of the crazy things that could happen, we found out yesterday by reading the transcripts. Now, we did not hear nobody, not one person, told us before we read it yesterday for day 17 that Joycelyn was also on those iPads playing in feces. Nobody said that. And I think that's the reason why the defense did not put her on the stand, because they knew the government had that information. It came out when we read it yesterday, y'all, that Joy was also on an iPad playing in feces, and they was the most disgusting thing ever. Disgusting. Thank you, Ashley Williams. Thank you. So that's another 25. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to keep y'all abreast of what's going on. All right, so that's 25. That's another 10. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Tamika Carter. Hello, thank you. Y'all listen, when y'all send money, listen, y'all got to send y'all email addresses underneath because I don't know who to send it back to. So if you send it like Cash App, put your email address in the description part, and then when I send you your transcripts back, I will push the heart to let you know that I received that you got to check your email. So if you see a heart back from me and you sent me an email address, check it because your transcripts will be there. Okay? Thank you so much. All right, y'all, let's get straight to business. Okay, here we go. More people came in. I don't want to miss nobody. Hey, Sharon Speller, hello. How are you? Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. I think I got everybody. Let me see who came in I didn't get. Let me see. What's up, Andrew Staples? Hello, how are you? All right. Okay. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we found y'all all the stuff that the media did not report. Yeah, you got it right, Tamika Stokes. You got it right. What's up, Tate? Anybody, all the information. Yeah, he in prison now. Yeah. Any information. 100 pieces. Okay. Let's see who this is.
It's Quasia.
What's up, Quasia? You changed your name up? Like who in the world is this? How you doing today?
I'm fine.
That's awesome. Thanks for coming on. All right, y'all. So I was just explaining to them, Quasia, how yesterday we found out why the defense did not put Joy Savage on that stand because they knew that the government had video depictions and video of Joy playing in the feces at the direction of RKelly.
Mm-hmm.
They said they had 3 girls. 3. Jane Doe number 5, Alex, and Joy. Okay? So let me pull this up for y'all right quick. Anyone else that wants to come in, please hit the link and I will fill you in and let you come in. So what we'll do right now, question, it always starts off with just me and you, don't it?
I was trying to take my time to come in, to gather myself and all that, and then
you good. I appreciate you always volunteering. Thank you. So we're gonna do question. If you could go ahead and read the judge, and I'll pretty much read the man parts and all that other stuff until other people come in and help us out. Okay.
All right, y'all hit the like. Hit that like
button. What's up, continuously evolving? How you doing? What's going on? CFC Samo Lido RKelly. Yeah, he's done. He's done. Yeah. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I promise you, we don't do nothing but the truth over here. That's it. All right, so let's get this thing started. So I'll start at where the witness says, let me see, who am I? I think I'm still Rosario. Okay, okay, I gotta get my accent together. Okay.
Get all your many accents together.
Here we go. I got it. Okay. Yes. Generally speaking, what are we looking at here? This is for this is for our legacy system. It is an MMIS screen. It's a Medicaid Management Information System screen. Okay, and here we see just where my finger is pointed. You see the name Demetria Smith, correct? Correct. And I want to just direct your attention to, hold on, are y'all able to see this? Did I share this with y'all? No, I did not. Let me share it. I'm sorry, y'all. Please forgive me. Let me share this. Okay, now y'all can see it. Okay. All right, and let's start there. And I want to just direct your attention to, you see there's 3 series of entries here. I want to direct your attention to the 3rd line where it says 01 and then the column saying BEG date. Is that the beginning date? Correct. All right, and then the date listed under that column is September 1st, 1990, and then the next column is the end date, January 25th of 1991. What does beginning date to end date refer to there? That means that the individual was receiving benefits from September 1990 through January 25th of 1991. The government says, and from looking at this document, can you tell, or generally speaking, the type of benefit the individual in this document, Demetrius Smith, was receiving? On the line indicated, the person was receiving general assistance. It's a program that no longer exists in the state of Illinois. It's a cash-only program for a single adult who do not have any independent children and meet the guidelines for the program. We issued $100 a month. And showing here under what looks like regular cat, is that regular category? Correct. Okay, and there is a 07 there. What does that represent? That represents the GA program. Okay, and that general assistance program. Correct. Okay, and then just to the right of that CTY, that column. CTY, what does that mean? That's the country the office is from. Okay, and then on the third line, it says 223 here. Do you see that there? Yes. All right, and then there's a series of numbers following that. What does the 223 represent there? That's an identifier for the particular office in Illinois. The 2 indicates it's any office in Cook County. Okay, now what, if anything, does that tell you about whether an application was submitted by Demetrius Smith or an eligibility determination was made with respect to Demetrius Smith? I'm sorry, my question was not clear. Based on the fact that this document was in the database, did Demetrius Smith fill out an application? Yes. Okay. And was he determined eligible for the General Assistance Program? Yes. All right. And just to be clear, in 1990 through 1991, the department was still known as the Department of Public Aid, correct? Correct. All right. Now, prior to your testimony, are you aware that the government subpoenaed records from the Department of Human Services and the Department of Health and Family Services seeking records regarding records pertaining to an individual named Aaliyah Dana Houghton? Yes. Okay. And did those subpoena requests include identifying information for Aaliyah Houghton, such as name, date of birth, and social security number? Yes. Okay. And were any records discovered at the Department of Human Services and the Department of Health and Family Services related to Aaliyah Houghton? None were discovered. All right, and the government says, Your Honor, I'd just like to publish for a brief moment Government's Exhibit 904 and Government's Exhibit 905, which I believe Defense Counsel has.
Is that jury only?
No objection. Let's do jury only. And I believe Defense Counsel has no objection, so the government would offer no objection.
Okay, that is in evidence.
Government's Exhibits 904, 905 were received in evidence. For 904, it doesn't need to be jury only.
Okay.
All right. Now, and here at the top it states Aaliyah Dana Houghton. There's a reference to a social security number and a date of birth. And the area where no record was checked, there's no record of the person with the name, including aliases, date of birth, social security number, or receipt number, receipt ID number. Now, Government's Exhibit 905, again, just briefly with respect to Aaliyah Dana Houghton, with respect to the name, social security number, and date of birth, no records were found. Now, Mr. Rosario, I just want to direct your attention to Government's Exhibit 803A, which is already in evidence. Directing your attention to the top portion where it says IDPA 212096115. Do you see that there? Yes. Okay. And does that purport to be Illinois Department of Public Aid identification number? Yes. All right. And do you see where it says 212, those first three numbers? Yes. All right. And is that a similar indicator as to, with respect to records for Demetrius Smith? It's a different number, but is it similar? It is a similar office indicator? Yes. All right. And in 1994, what did 221 indicate? I'm sorry, 212 indicate. 212 indicates the Woodlawn office. It's in the city of Chicago. Okay. Now, so part of Cook County, correct? All right. Now, as part of the employee, as part of an employee in 1994, the Department of Public Health, were you familiar and did you receive training on those local ID indicator numbers? Yes. All right. And you testified that you at some point also became a supervisor, correct? Okay. Now, did the other employees receive training with respect to those indicator numbers? All employees. Okay. So is that something that an employee would know to use as an indicator for an identification card? Correct. Nothing further.
Any cross-examination?
None.
All right. Thank you so much. You can step down.
Thank you. Witnesses excused.
All right. As soon as the agent gets back, we will continue with the direct examination of the witness.
Okay. Your Honor, while we're waiting, I can offer some exhibits without the agent present, if that's okay.
Is there any objection to any of them?
Well, some of them, I'm sure they're not because they're stipulations.
All right.
So the government offers 1006, 1010, 1013, and 1016.
All right. Those are in evidence.
Now, 1011 as well.
Okay. 1011.
Government's exhibits 1006, 1010, 1011, 1013, and 1016 were received in evidence.
And just generally, what are they?
Those are stipulations that were entered in between the parties. Do you want me to publish them?
You can publish them. I do think it is necessary to read them, especially since I would like to get moving with this witness. If necessary, they can be read at a different time, but I do not think we need to do it now. I am not saying you cannot read them. I'm just saying let's move along with the witness.
All right. Let me put this email address. Somebody asking for the email address. I put the email address in the chat. There's the email address in the chat for you, Jay McBride. Okay. All right. I'll proceed with the next witness now. The witness is reminded he is still under oath. And now we're going back to Mr. Shabbat, y'all. That's the old country investigator, the one that found all that stuff in the storage and found Joy Savage on that video playing in her feces and all that extra stuff. And they found all the letters that was locked in the safe inside of the storage unit. And they found all that stuff in the trunk and all that. So that's what we're about to get back to. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes, ma'am. All right. The government also offers an evidence. My understanding is there is no objection. These are all travel records provided pursuant to business record certificates. It's a long list.
Okay.
601.
Are they all in order?
I'm just looking.
601 through.
601 through 632.
Okay.
All right. 633A through F, 634 and 635, 636A and B, 637A and B, 638 through 40 through 640, 642A and B, 643, 644A and B, 645 and 645A through D. I'm sorry, 646A through D. Excuse me. The government also offers as certified public records Government's Exhibit 822 through 823 and 829.
I take it there are no objections to those. Is that correct?
None. And then it's also an additional certified public records 801, 802, 804 through 12. I'm sorry, 804 through 812, 814 and 815.
And there is no objection to those either, correct?
That hold on. Yeah, okay. No objection.
Okay.
Government's Exhibit 601 through 632, 633A through F, 634, 635, 636A and B, 637A and B, 638 through 640, 642A and B, 643, 644A and B, 646A through D, 822 through 823, 829, 801, 802, 804 through 812, 814 and 815 were received in evidence. Your Honor, were those exhibits admitted?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, may I approach very briefly?
You mean approach me or the witness?
Oh, no, you please.
Do we need the court reporter?
Maybe. Sidebar! Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Continuing to the following page. Let's see what's going on in Sidebar. Sidebar conference held on the record in the presence of the court and counsel out of the hearing of the jury. Y'all listen. The reason why I get so excited when it comes down to the sidebars is because nobody can hear this. So the only time you're ever going to hear this is if you hear it from the transcript. Make it exclusive on this channel. Yay. Okay, let's get it. Here we go. The government says, so I was just going to ask this witness about a BuzzFeed article that came out in July of 2017. And I'm not going to ask for the contents, but Anna testified about certain things that were going on in, the later half of 2017, because both Jane's parents and Joy's parents had made certain allegations in this BuzzFeed article. So I just want to establish that there was an article in July of 2017 where accusations that were made against the defendant were made by Jane's parents. And I don't even have to say Joy's parents, but just to explain why the government, will argue the defendant had his girlfriends engage in this like letter writing campaign against their parents, and to put in the timing, I'm not seeking to introduce the allegations themselves.
It seems to me more appropriate for a stipulation, maybe, that there was an article.
I think so, yes.
Because anybody can get up there and say they read a BuzzFeed article. So they will state that there was an article in which the whatever happened. Right.
And we meet with them tomorrow, and I am going to discuss this with him. So if we enter a stipulation, we can read it first thing on Friday morning.
Okay. And then, I am letting them go at 4 o'clock. So I do not think we are going to finish with him.
Well, how much more do you have? Well, I'm just entering exhibits. I have very, very, very little.
Is he necessary to do it, to enter it?
Well, I have a couple of questions about dates for him, but no, not for the most part.
The only thing I would say is there does not seem to be a whole lot of controversy about any of these items of evidence.
Right.
And if you agree that they can go in, they do not necessarily have to go in through him.
Right.
And again, I once was a lawyer, and I hated when judges did this, but I have forgotten all that now. So I am just saying it is not necessary to do it with him. They will all come into evidence then.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The other thing is, just as human beings, the jury is not going to retain any of these. So that is why
Just to be clear, I wasn't, and there are a couple of additional questions I need to elicit that I need to get out those facts. But
you can.
Okay, I'm not planning on going through a lot of things. I just need to get into the evidence.
All right.
All right. Well, what was Kayla's date of birth? What was Kyla's date of birth? Well, she turned 18 in March of 1999 through 1991. Should that have been 1999 through 2001? I don't know. That's weird. Hold on. She turned 18 in March of 1999-1991. I could be off by a month. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. I'm not trying to cramp your style.
Sidebar ends. Continuing to the following page.
All right. I understand there are a number of other exhibits, but there is no objection to them. And we can put those into evidence at some point. I just think we might want to focus on the witness, which I am not saying you were not doing, but let's get those questions that he can answer.
Ryan Shabbat, having been previously sworn, was examined and testifies as follows. All right, y'all. Now they're getting back to Ryan Shabbat. That's the investigator for Homeland Security with the direct examination from the government. Are you familiar with the screening of the Surviving RKelly documentary at the Noonan House in Manhattan? I am. Okay, and what was the date of that screening? December 4th of 2018. Okay, and I'm showing, are you familiar with the airing of Lifetime of Surviving RKelly docuseries? I am. All right, and what was the date that there were two parts to that docuseries? That's correct. Okay, and what was the date of that first part of the docuseries was first aired? January 3rd of 2019. All right. And how about the second part of Surviving RKelly? When approximately was that aired? The following year in January 2nd of 2020. Okay. And were each of those parts, were they aired over a period of a couple of nights? That's correct. Okay. And the government offers 515A through C.
No objection.
No objection.
Okay, those are in evidence.
Government's exhibits 515A through C were received in evidence. And I'm going to show you 515A, 515B, and 515C. Did you take those photographs? I did. And what are they? Oh, that's the Noonie house in Manhattan. Okay. Now, that's where the docuseries, where it was airing, or the docuseries on December 4th of 2018. Correct. Kenneth says 2018 and 2019. The government says 2018. The government says, I'm showing the witness what's in evidence as government's exhibit 240Z, as in zebra. Do you see what's shown in 240Z? Oh, it's a little blurry. I'm sorry. Is government, can you see that now? Yeah, I can. Okay, is government exhibit 240Z a printout of a contact that was saved in a cellular telephone provided by Alicette Mayweather? It was, or it is. I'm sorry. All right. I just want to offer a series of exhibits and publish a few things. And then I should be done with this witness. Sure. The government offers 515A. Oh, I just offered that. Sorry. 918-942-161A, 944-917A, 917B, 914B, 919, 920, and 921, and 940B, C, D, and E, 914D, as in David, and 941A, B, D, and E. Your Honor, we would object to all of those.
Well, I have not seen them, so why don't you show me what they are with the court reporter?
Sidebar! Here we go, y'all. Another sidebar. Sidebar conference is held on the record in the presence of the court and counsel out of the hearing of the jury. Here we go. What we got right here? Go ahead.
Can I just see what they are?
Sure. I think it's probably easier if I describe them generally. These are a series of exhibits related to Facebook page created by Donnell Russell. It's the Surviving Lies Facebook page where the explicit photographs of Faith were published for some period of time before they were taken down by Facebook. There has already been ample evidence introduced in the record connecting the defendant to the creation of this page and providing the very photographs that were used in the page. Oh, hold up. Go back. Yep. Let me go back. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Did this thing just say, it says, there has already been ample evidence introduced in the record connecting the defendant to the creation of this page.
Facebook page. Mm-hmm.
And providing the very photographs that were used in the page.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's social media page.
So for all the people out there that said, RKelly didn't know what Don Russell was doing, free RKelly, all that, please stop.
Stop.
He's done. So him and Don Russell was working together.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That is what I call.
All right, here go Cannon. I don't recall there being any evidence that Kelly was involved with the creation of the page or having any control of the page. Hold on, somebody coming in. Let me see.
Of course he wasn't. You don't do research.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
I've missed you. I had to watch you not live yesterday.
Oh, I missed you too. How's the baby? How's your new? Well, it's been your daughter, but how's your newly legalized daughter?
Do you know, like, stuff's been real? I don't want to curse on your channel.
Okay.
So that happened, and to just be, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all.
You good?
But so she gets visits every week, up until this week, and the biological mother has been canceling for the last like 8 weeks. So they
canceling her visits?
Yeah. Like saying, "Oh, I'm going to be there," and then cancels right before and doesn't show up. And so they did a 51A on her because they're trying to search for her. And guess what? She had a baby 6 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me see. Hold on. I'm going to put my camera on. So can I do this? This little monster.
Oh, hey, little guy.
Who came to my house yesterday. So why I miss your life.
So that's the other baby?
That's that's her little brother.
Man, you are such an incredible human being. That is so amazing to you.
Well, this is not gonna be like
okay.
This is gonna be like until we figure out what's going on. And then that's what I said about Ray too. So 2.5 years later.
Yeah, that's messed up. I mean,
this is her fourth child, and she doesn't have custody of any of them.
Right.
Like my aunt has custody of the 2 oldest. Wow. And why do you keep having children?
Yeah.
And then they get separated. That's not fair.
And that's why, so at least my daughter, the 2 older ones are with the grandmother. So, they have a relationship, of course we get together all the time. But like this one, I hope that I'm able to keep, I would love to, but I'm a single mom and I have a 15-year-old too. So,
wow. God bless you, honey. God bless you.
Here you go. So we're trying. I just but I needed a minute because, since yesterday I've had him, and
I understand.
He even came to work with me. So I just said to my 15-year-old to take the 3-year-old to the park so I could call in and talk on the line and do some reading.
All right, let's get it in.
All right.
So I have either the government. I have. Let me see. I just got y'all too. Okay, we got y'all too. If you want to, you can be the government.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at, right? That's my role.
All right.
Like your panic, I'm the government.
Okay. That sounds great. So let's go ahead and get back to this here. So we're actually in the middle of this sidebar. So
I love sidebar.
Oh my God, we just discovered that hold on, Kenneth had a problem with this. So Kenneth said, I don't recall there being any evidence that Kelly was involved in the creation of a page or having any control of the page.
Of course you don't.
Go ahead, question.
Not the creation of the page, but there is. I mean, you guys know the case better than I do, but there are a series of texts from him to Donnell. Am I saying that right?
Let me run this together real quick, question. Hold on. Let me run through this right quick. Let me just give me one moment.
All
right. Not the creation of the page, but there is, you guys know the case better than I do, but there are a series of texts from him to Don Russell, which he gives the photographs, if I'm recalling correctly, of Faith. And then, if my recollection is correct, Mr. Russell is saying he is going to do something with them. There is also evidence in the form of those letters to the lawyer threatening pretty much the same thing. It is certainly relevant. I think, I will give them an instruction. I cannot really think of an instruction to give. If you can think of one that you want to give me, it seems to me more of an argument for summation. Then Canick says, I will note it, my objection to it. I will think about the instruction.
And then while we're up here, I didn't know you were going to object to those, but we also want to play 2 very brief excerpts from a YouTube recording of Donnell Russell, where he talks about his relationship with the defendant, just identifying himself as...
I strenuously object to that.
It's in the binder.
Oh, go ahead, question.
Oh my God. Does he talk about his relationship to the defendant?
It's the 922A, and he identifies himself as a friend and in management. But in that same blog, he then goes on and carries out some of the stalking, where he is talking negatively about Faith, and so it is part and parcel of this whole thing. It's a very brief...
Judge, this is akin to blank. I don't know what he said there. Claiming a relationship between he and my client is going out and offering a bribe, saying that this was being done by my clients.
I am not going to permit the blog. First of all, I have read it. I must say, I did not really understand it, but it does not say that much about his connection to it, and his connection to it, and it is somewhat different than what connects the other things. That's connect. Let me go back. That connects the other things. That connects the defendant to it. So you can come in second on that one.
But we are good on these exhibits.
Over my objection?
Yes. And you have an objection. You all have objections.
Sidebar ends, continuing on the following page.
You all have objections. Okay.
All right. I would like to just briefly publish 940B. Those exhibits are admitted, correct, Judge?
Yes, they are all admitted. With one, well...
I didn't offer that exhibit, or that was not on my list.
Government's Exhibit 918, 942, 161A, 944, 917A, 917B, 914B, 919, 920, 921, 940B, C, D, and E, 914D, 941A, B, C, and E. I'm sorry, A, B, D, and E were received in evidence. You up, government?
Sorry. This is 940B, and it is an email from an email. It is an email from an email address, kalondunn@yahoo.com, to individuals at anenetworks.com. And then in the BCC column is an address for cssstudios@me.com, as well as some others, including don@indiebuild.com and jbarrett@indiebuild.com. And it reads, I've been asked to forward you a sample from the content within the package we are forwarding to various parties of interest later today. The complete presentation... Wait, so he sent this to Annie. Okay. No, right. The complete presentation will be accompanied by a cease and desist demand and the legal document that will be filed in federal court. And it goes on to provide the dates. And on the second page, it says survivor number 3, Geronda and Pace Johnson, and then some things that have been redacted from the exhibit.
Hey, brown-eyed nurse. No timing out, brown-eyed nurse. I don't think she said nothing wrong. SL Spiritual Gangster, hello. No for Life, hello. How are you? Hey, everybody just coming in. Hey, Stephanie Simmons, how are you? 504 Girl D Grand, hello. All right, go ahead.
You have to pull it up.
Pull it up. Okay, sorry.
Thank you. All right. And then Survivor.
You need to jury only?
Sorry, jury only. Survivor number 7, and it lists the first and last names for the individual who testified as Faith. And then also for the jury only, a series of photographs, and then a series of photographs of text messages. And the final page says to be continued. 942, which is in evidence. This is a Facebook business record. This is 942 for an account named Surviving Lies. And the creator is Cologne Dunn. The same individual listed on the exhibit. The same individual named in the Yahoo address in 940B. And 919, which is in evidence, I'm showing 942, and you can see that there is a lengthy series of numbers ending, and it says target, and it ends in 8261. It has a cellular telephone number of 3030, and now showing 919 again. For the jury only, please. It's that same target number that was listed in 942 for the account titled Surviving Lies. And again, on this Surviving Lies host are various posts, including the same screenshots that were provided before in the email just shown. And there's a status that states Faith, and it has the first and last name, the other side. And then on page, what's listed on page 292 of Government Exhibit 919 is a post. There is an image posted, and it indicates deleted by Facebook. And the album there again says deleted by Facebook. It indicates it was uploaded on January 7th of 2019. Then on the following page, in response to that, someone wrote, posting revenge porn on your website is illegal. Special Agent Chabot, is the return shown or the record shown in Government Exhibit 919 a return provided by Facebook following a search warrant on a particular Facebook account?
Yes.
I'm showing the witness only what's been marked for identification as Government Exhibit 345, and there's been testimony previously about 345. Is that the cellular telephone that was seized from the defendant upon his arrest on July 11th of 2019?
It was. It is.
The government offers Exhibit 345.
No objection.
That's in evidence.
Government Exhibit 345, so marked.
I have a series of additional exhibits. I just want a moment to make sure I don't have anything else I need to ask.
Sure.
I'm showing the witness only what's been marked for identification as Government Exhibit 14. And I'm showing what's in evidence as Government Exhibit 823, a certified DMV record for Donnell Russell.
Do you have any objection to those going into evidence, Mr. Kenneth?
This is in evidence.
Oh, it's in.
If we can publish this, please. And then Special Agent Chabot, is that the same individual in Government Exhibit 14? Is that the same individual shown in 823?
Yes.
The government offers 614.
I think there wasn't an objection. Is that right?
14.
I still think there wasn't an objection.
No objection.
It's in evidence.
Thank you.
Government Exhibit 14, so marked.
All right, Your Honor, subject to our discussion earlier, I have a series of additional evidence, but I don't think I have any other questions for this witness.
All right. And I just want to make sure that I understand, and we don't have to do this in front of the jury, but I'm fairly certain there's no objection to any of them. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. So we can put on the record what those are, but let's continue with the cross-examination of the witness by Mr. Canning.
Your Honor, before I begin, may we have a brief sidebar?
Shirley, do you want the court reporter?
No. Discussion off the record. Cross-examination by Cannick. All right, this is Cannick going up against Mr. Get the investigator.
Oh,
Here we go.
Are you gonna do both, Miss?
I wish I had another mail. I wish, yeah. I mean, I can or not. I mean, yeah. It don't matter. I can handle both of them. I need you to do the government.
You got it.
Okay. Can you testified earlier? Well, let me withdraw that. You heard a long audio, and that audio, there was no video to it. You know, the audio was, you know, someone that you said was Mr. Kelly and a female. Who was the female?
Objection.
Do you know who the woman was, or the girl or female?
No, I don't. So you made no effort to try to learn that person's identity?
Actually, one moment. May I speak with counsel?
Sure.
There's a pause. Go ahead.
That's you, Miss.
Oh, the last audio that we listened to, that was what I was referring to regarding the theft of the watch. Okay. The $30,000 watch. Okay.
The question is, do you know who that person is?
I mean, I have an idea who it is, yes. But as you sit here today, you have no actual knowledge. You just have an idea. Well, because I haven't talked to that individual. Okay.
I didn't hear that last thing you said.
I said I haven't talked to that individual to verify that they're on that.
Okay.
Now,
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay.
Now, you also were shown a bunch of letters, and some of those letters were signed by Jane, and then some of them was just like had a little squiggle. Do you know the dates on those letters, or did you see the dates on those letters? Not offhand. I mean, I would have, just to look at them, and then, again, if there were some. And you testified that about a safe that you found in the storage. Yes, sir. And you testified that you told the jury that safe was used by Mr. Kelly. I believe it was. You believe it was, but you don't know if it was used by Mr. Kelly. Am I correct? Well, only that if it was in that storage unit. It was only in that storage unit, but you never saw Mr. Kelly put anything in that safe. No, sir. You don't know who's been to that safe. Am I correct? I do not. You don't know who put stuff in or took stuff out. Well, only that we took stuff out. Only that you took stuff out. That's the only thing that you can tell the jury that happened 100%. Am I correct? Yes, sir. Now, you testified about a document that you identified as being something that belonged to some type of identifying document that belonged to Geronda Pace. Yes. And you testified that there appeared to be a 3 that was changed to a 0. Correct. And by the way, did you ever go to the official agency, the agency that issued that document? Which document are you talking about? The one that you said a 0 was changed to a 3, or a 3 was changed to a 0. Well, that would be the state of Illinois DMV, I believe. Right. Did you go there to ask or to look at the original document? We got the original document. And you saw that the original document was a 0 as opposed to a 3. No, it was just the other way around, sir. Okay, so it was a 3 as opposed to a 0. Yes. Do you know who changed that document? No, I do not, sir. No, I do not. Okay. Now, just a few more. What day was Mr. Kelly arrested? The date, sir? Yes. It was on the 11th of July in 2019. And what's the date that you executed a search warrant on the storage? It was on January 9th of 2020. So almost 5 to 6 months later, after he had already been in custody. Am I correct? That's correct, sir. Now, you don't know who, if anyone, visited that storage and went into that safe deposit or that safe box in the interim, do you? I do not, sir. And when was it that you executed the search warrant on his home? That was the same day of his arrest. Okay, and when you executed this search, hold on. What's up, Shay?
Nothing much. What's up?
Hey, Shay.
Hey.
What's up?
I think you might
Okay,
need
so
me to read another voice for you.
There it is.
That's cool. I'm cool with that. I can read canon. You can just read the dude on the stand.
Special agent.
Special agent,
Okay.
yeah. All right. Let me turn my arrow. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna go back to line 16. Okay, and when you executed, hold up. You know what? Question, Shay, I'm gonna pull you in. I'm gonna have you take over court. I want to stay consistent with the voice since it's on the recording.
Okay.
So let me stay consistent with that. For people that do listen to it later.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And when you executed this search warrant on the storage unit, Jane was still staying at the home at the Trump Plaza. Yeah, I believe so. Okay. And to your knowledge, she was in that home from the time of Mr. Kelly's arrest until the execution of that search warrant. Am I correct? Well, I don't know that, sir. Okay, now at some point in time, being the case agent, you learned that Homeland Security had a discussion. You know what? Withdraw that. You learned during, as a case agent, that Homeland Security had visited Mr. Kelly's home and had a conversation with Jane regarding her wellness. Am I correct? Government?
Sorry, I was on mute. Sorry. Objection.
Go ahead, Shay. Go ahead and read the court, and then Quaisha, you read all the indentations, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Shay.
You can answer the question if you know whether this happened or not. Did you do it?
I did not. Did you review records indicating that happened? I don't believe so. And when did you become the case agent? I became a co-case agent approximately 1 year after his arrest. After his arrest, correct. So you won't know much about what happened before his arrest. Not true, sir. Not true. Well, that's what I'm getting to. Did you review the case files? Well, I have a lot of them. Yes, most of them, I would say so. You have most of them. I mean, I don't know what specific time period you're talking about there, sir, but of somebody visiting the house. Did you review records going back through the 1st of January 1st of 2019, until the date of your execution of the search warrant? Well, yes, I have. Okay, and during that time period, you did not see any records indicating that Homeland Security had interviewed Jane at that home regarding her wellness.
Objection.
Overruled.
Well, I know that it was interviewed, and I don't know if it was, at the house. I can't recall offhand. Do you recall when it was that she was interviewed? I believe it was after his arrest. Okay. What I'm talking about, withdraw that. What day are you talking about? Specific date? I don't know. And, well, The only time I was aware, or I'm aware, sir, she was interviewed was after Mr. Kelly was in custody. Okay, and you have no indication or you read no reports about her being interviewed by Homeland Security regarding her wellness before that date.
Objection.
Well, you can't ask him any questions about the contents of any such report, but you have no information about it.
Well, if it was prior to that date, I don't believe it was my office. Thank you.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Anything on redirect?
One moment.
Pause.
No questions.
Okay, thank you so much. You can step down.
The witness is excused.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you go in a minute. I'm just going to try to get an idea of the schedule here. So let me see the parties at the side. We don't need the court reporter for this.
Discussion off the record.
All right. So we're done with the witnesses today. We're going to be off tomorrow. And so to all those who observe, I hope you have a good day, and I hope everybody enjoys the day off. Again, it is critically important that you not look anything up about the case, that you not have any conversations with anybody about it, that you not read or listen to any accounts of the case in any way, shape, or form. I say it every day, but I say it every day because it is so important. We're going to resume on Friday at 9:30, and then I'll be able to give you a little bit better idea of schedule, but we're getting close. So everybody, please stay healthy, and I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much.
Jury exit.
All right, everybody, you can have a seat. Just as a little wrap up, we were discussing scheduling, and I think the government anticipates calling 2 witnesses on Friday. There was a third witness that was proposed, which was related to Lewis's testimony, but Mr. Koenig has said he's not going to make an issue about that particular aspect of Lewis's testimony, in particular, whether or not the other worker at the McDonald's restaurant, whether or not the defendant wanted to meet her, or whether he passed on a phone number to her. It doesn't sound particularly controversial, but I'm told that that's not going to be something that the defense contests. So that's that. So I'll have those 2 witnesses, and I anticipate, depending on lots of things, that the government will probably rest on Friday. Correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And then I'm not going to ask for specifics about the defense, but I'm assuming there's some case.
There is.
All right. And so the only thing that I would tell you to do is to make sure the government knows whom you plan to call.
Yes, Your Honor.
Before the weekend. You look stunned.
Well, can we let them know on Saturday?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I get allergies in the afternoon, and my ears are all stopped.
Well, all I need is microphones.
Can we let them know on Saturday, because we anticipate folks coming into town, and we'll know.
There we go.
I mean, as long as it's early on Saturday. I mean, the other things too is if you get. I don't think there are any big mysteries here about who the universe of people might be.
Right.
So what I would think would be probably the better practice would be to let them know whom you might call, and then on Saturday confirm which of those, if any, you plan to call.
Sure.
Okay, great.
Your Honor, can we raise two other things?
Surely.
First, we have repeatedly talked about entering evidence of particular concerts that happened in 1994 and also in 2003. The government has newspaper articles to corroborate that each of those concerts took place on the dates that the government has provided to the defense counsel, and we had hoped to enter into a stipulation. In addition, as we discussed yesterday, we sought to introduce Government Exhibit 948, showing that Demetrius Smith was in fact, serving as his tour manager in August of 1994, and specifically that he was in attendance at a concert that occurred in Albany, Georgia.
Is there any dispute that he was his tour manager in 1994? Is the defense disputing that?
Probably not.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't. This again seems to be one of these issues that is not particularly controversial. That the defendant had performances in various places on various dates, and that didn't Mr. Smith testify that he was.
He did testify, and it's his corroboration of his testimony that he was, in fact, with the defendant the day after they obtained the age with the identification.
Okay, so I mean, obviously, if that's what not going to be contested, you don't need to corroborate every single thing that the person said. That would surprise me if that was a dispute. Is that a dispute?
We have to find out what his official title was, Your Honor. But it's a situation where that was not something that they're planning to make the crux of our defense.
So here's the thing. I've seen some of the newspaper articles. The content of them is not relevant, but there are parts of them that mention that he was there, and that what I will permit, if he can't stipulate to precisely these things, is I'll permit the government to offer the newspaper article with the date, the location, the fact that there was a concert, and the little snippet that says that Mr. Smith was there because it's relevant. I don't think just remembering what the rest of the article was, I don't think it is necessary. I think it would probably, and you would probably object to that. So that's my ruling on that. If you can stipulate, you can stipulate. If not, I'll let you put it in that way. Anything else?
And similarly, there are some additional concert dates that we want to establish by newspaper article. I don't believe there's anything controversial in the newspaper articles themselves. We had hoped to reach a stipulation.
Isn't there some kind of schedule?
Yes, that's what I was told. That's what I told the government yesterday, that we have the archives, and we have no problem with the archives going in.
So this is what I'm going to suggest again. Otherwise, I'll permit the same thing that I just described. If you can agree on the dates and the cities, do a stipulation with those dates and cities that can be submitted to the jury. If you can't, I'll permit the government to put it in the same way that I'm permitting the other redacted article. Okay, anything else?
We would ask that defense counsel provide us a copy of their exhibits, and that their exhibits that they've entered to date, as well as any 3500 material or other discovery related to any witnesses they intend to call.
Right. Does any, well, you don't know who you're calling yet, but obviously the disclosure obligations apply.
We have no 3500.
And just to be clear, I'm reminded that it's Rule 26.
Rule 26, I think.
Right. It's our obligation, 3500.
So I know you're aware of your obligations and you'll comply with them.
Similarly, to the extent that they intend to introduce any exhibits, we would request copies of that in advance of their testimony.
We appreciate that.
That's not a yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good. Anything else? Okay, thank you so much. Before we go, just a reminder to everybody about any additional requests to charge. I like to have them by Friday. I mean, they were submitted prior to trial, so it shouldn't be a huge list. All right.
Matter adjourned. Okay, y'all. That's day 17. So guess what we got now?
18. Much awaited.
Fresh off the press from y'all. Y'all ordered it yesterday. Y'all raised the money and we got it. She sent it in this morning. We got day 18. Okay. Just so y'all have an idea of where we are right now. So out of the 422.40, someone else sent me an email sent me a cash out with no email attached to it. So make sure y'all send your emails with it. Right now, we got $55. minus the 422. So we got 367.40 to raise. It's no rush. We can take our time. We still got to read 18, 19, 20. We just got to get 20, 22, 23, and 24. So we got 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we good for right now. So I just want to make sure that we are on top of our game, okay? So, y'all, we're going to stop there because we have this music battle coming up at about 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be Diva Time going against Dana J. Y'all know who Dana J is. This is the playoffs. So it's going to be definitely very interesting. I believe they're going to be playing a bunch of R&B music and, you know, mixing it up. So it's a lot of fun. If y'all not doing it, you want to come and just hear some great music, interact with the chat, come on in. It'll be right here on this channel. You'll get to see them battle back and forth. We really do have a lot of fun, okay? Did anybody on the panel got anything they want to say before we close out?
No, it's been fun. It's been real.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
So, well, or a comment maybe. So the judge just said, as they're talking about so I suppose you have a defense, right? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you don't know who you're calling yet. Haven't this been going on for 2 years? And like, we're the night before this one.
Yeah. You would think they would have been calling.
At least know somebody.
Man.
I can't.
And that's why she said I would like to have it by Friday. I mean, it's been going on.
You heard what he said. Your Honor, we can't afford to get our people up here. We don't know who coming.
And I got allergies.
He ain't got allergies all of a sudden.
Allergies. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I got allergies.
I have to know. I like what she said.
He's
That's
ready
not
to
a
call
yes.
in sick. He wants to call in sick so bad.
Yep.
Wouldn't you?
Yep.
All that doggone evidence against that man. I want to call in too.
Oh my Lord.
Would have been in calling. I'd be like, oh, you know what? I retired.
Yeah, exactly. Well, ladies, I gotta run. I gotta get this thing ready for this battle tonight at 8 o'clock.
I'll be
Thank
listening.
y'all.
Probably not in the chat, but I'll be listening.
That's cool. That's cool. I appreciate you. Love y'all. Once again, if people that see this live later that do decide they want to send towards getting the transcripts, like I said, we're not selling the transcripts, but we are allowing people to put donations towards us being able to purchase the transcripts. If you do that, make sure you attach your email address to the description area right here at the bottom. If you want to send PayPal or Cash App, is strolling at the bottom. The Cash App is $ this blessed house. The PayPal is paypal.me/Atmos Love. Okay. Listen, ladies, thank y'all so much for volunteering. I appreciate y'all. We will be getting back to it pretty soon after this battle tonight. But thank y'all very much for tuning in.
Bye.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
Oh, 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 no. I don't need negative energy, wrap me in positive synergy. I have been doubted through life, been there and done it with trifling people who told me my style would not work. I told them they wrong, the struggling too long. This song is for you, I'm proving you wrong. Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. I'm a genuine person. Like if I love you, I love you. If I don't mess with you, I don't mess with you. It's as simple as that.
Hey, Mayada.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
What's going on? You at work? Oh, well, good. Did you are you well enough to judge tonight? Dana going against.
I'm well, bro. I'm just off my own little thing, but I'm well. I'll help you out tonight.
I appreciate it. You'll be judging with Toy from the Dream Team because it's Dana going against Diva Time.
Okay.
So you'll be judging tonight.